Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So today we'll be discussing about marriage, polygamy in marriage. Now, men are permitted to get married to more than one wife in Islam. But oftentimes we see women feel betrayed for their husband getting married to more than one wife. Why do I say women feel betrayed sometimes? Go as far as surprising their wife with a second wife. Now, I don't think this is something that is supposed to be a surprise to the first wife. Sometimes women go as far, especially in modern days now, like in my country, okay? Like in my country in Nigeria. I don't know if it is everywhere. Women now tend to support their husband, and if you see any woman not supporting her husband, she is being labeled as liability. In fact, a woman does not need anybody to tell her to go and hustle or look for something to do before she does that, because even society alone will start making a frown face at her. Even society alone will start saying she is a liability. That is even before the husband calls her a liability. Now, in Islam, men are the providers, the one that provide for their wives, for their children, okay? And if a man should get married to more than one wife, there are criteria for this. You can't just say as a man you want to get married to more than one wife in Islam. No. There are several criteria you have to fulfill before you will be able to get married to a second wife. One is being able to provide for your family. Being able to provide for your immediate family you have in currently now, and even the one you are about to embark on. Two, being able to be mentally and physically ready for polygamy, because polygamy is not something you can just jump into. It has a lot of things inside. It has a lot of things that you as a man you might not have seen with your immediate family you have currently. So you have to get prepared both mentally, physically, and even spiritually. Now, another thing again is you being able to grant satisfaction to your wives. You know what that means, right? Now, I think there's still another criteria again. I can't remember at the moment. Now, these are criteria a man should be able to fulfill. And a man is not supposed to be partial when he's in polygamy. Though the love he disposes to his wife, or rather he shares among his wife, could not be actually measured. Okay? But in terms of materialistic things, the man has to ensure that he is showing what equality amongst his wife. If a man doesn't do this, it is left for him and Allah. Women, after supporting their husband in his raining days, when there is no food at home, when there is nothing at home, especially for the ones that are supporting, okay? Not every woman supports in their house. Some support while some they don't support. Now, the reason why I say some women actually sometimes they feel betrayed is after rendering support, if it is a woman that renders support, after rendering support and the man is not financially stable, he says he wants to get married to a second wife. Sometimes you see these women getting frustrated. Sometimes you see them getting hungry. After all I have done for you, is this what you want to pay me back with? Now, this is it. I think men should fulfill their responsibility without depending on their wife. Men should fulfill their responsibility without thinking twice if the woman should support them or not. If a woman is to support you, either in a monogamy marriage or in a polygamy marriage, it should be something that she wants to do on her own. It is not something that you have to force her to do. It is not something that even your attitude has to make her do this. No, this should be something that she should do comfortably on her own, making her own decision by herself to give you a support. Sometimes we see women that after rendering support to their husband while they are in monogamy marriage, when it now turns out to be polygamy, they even tend to ask for more. They tend to now be extravagant as a way of serving revenge to the husband. Yes, a lot of things are actually happening. Yes. Sometimes they take it as a revenge on their husband. Now this is it. A man is supposed to provide for his family, for his wife, for his children, their clothes, their food, their shelter, their medical expenses, everything that is important that a human needs. Sometimes the men can go as far as saying, I don't have. Now, if you as a man, you lie to yourself that you don't have, why you have. This is between you and Allah. You can't say because a woman is requesting for what is her right, then you say, I don't have. If I don't have, will she do anything to me? Will she beat me if I say I don't have? Remember, Allah is watching you. It is not even easy on her own side. Yes, it is not easy. But she has to do whatsoever she has to do, right? Because this is an order from Allah. This is what Allah has ordered her to do. She has